cat stream. Meows Morales. The internet fan artists were quick on the draw on that one. Which, for once, I mean in a wholesome way. Just drawing a nice cat. Everybody likes that cat. Nope, Streamlabs still doesn't let you drag and drop images straight from Chrome into the thing. You'd think that would have come up as a feature sometime in the last 37 years. Yes, 37. When Alexander Twitch invented streaming. And thus, also Streamlabs. And the stenography machine. Yes, Alexander Graham Twitch is his full name. It's one of the laws of streaming. It's like Twitch writes half your material for you. Just read chat. I muted? Fuck. I've been saying so many funny words. I was talking all about how... This is a quick travel? I didn't know this was a quick travel. Anyway, yeah, so last time I got the croissant, because chat reminded me that it was just hanging around under an Armo statue somewhere. And I got magic sword. So really, things are going pretty okay right now. Yeah, I do have the big shield IRC. I was saving up money to buy more medicine. That looks like 5. Yes, 5 Triforcins, so I need to find Dungeon 6. Thomas says, please, Ganon was my mother's maiden name. Good, now I can steal Thomas' valuable infos. Because I know the security question. But... I can't really think of any extremely good ways to raise money besides... Well, no, I can't think of any extremely good ways to make money, like, end sentence. I think I've already eaten a lot of the secrets to everybody's that were out and around. Now, there's always a money-making game, but the house always wins. It's so wild that I have 3 keys on my person. Magic sword kicks ass, though. Alright, so how much did I need for a big potion, anyway? I kinda don't remember. Ouch. I think I actually do remember where Dungeon 6 was, maybe. 3 bombs is good. You never have enough bombs. Right, I also remember that somebody tried to sell me increased bomb capacity for 100 rupees. I did not have 100 rupees. Not even almost. Ow. I saw across the, or around the, or about the... I saw Spider-Verse. Part 2, Part 1. It's fucking good. Much like the first one, a very visually arresting movie. A very dense movie in general, both visually and, like, conceptually. Now, what happens if I tootle my flute right here? Actually, you know, let's cancel that. I'll come back and tootle my flute here later. Yeah, like I'm sitting in a theater trying not to... Like, I could pee over a tree at this point, but, like... They're kind of still introducing plot points, and I'm just like... Man... It feels awfully late in the movie to still be bringing all this shit up. And it's just like, to be continued, I'm like, fuck! But no, really good. I look forward to the rest of that. Plus, apparently in the comics we now have Meows Morales, and the internet loves Meows Morales. We've already gotten some pretty good Meows Morales art. Hey, nice. Who needs arrows anyway? I have drugs. Alright, let's go looking for Dungeon 6 then. Though again, I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Someone says the internet does love cats and memes, therefore, it's the perfect overlap of the two. Well, and Spider-Man, like, you can't go wrong. I really, like, I've been thinking about that movie a lot since I saw it. It was freaking good. There's probably... Ow. Not... a bombable thing here, is there? Because I know if you tootle your foolital here, as I already demonstrated. Oop. But this was 7, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright, then I don't remember immediately where 6 is. I was gonna tootle my flutal next to that other dungeon, but I forgot it. I ain't that bright. This might take me to a different fairy fountain. No, this took me to Dungeon 1. I may not perfectly understand the logic of the Footle Tootle. The Fluten Dootin. Where are you? You're like 4, aren't you? No, you're 5. Who's the... Did I get into the eye room of this dungeon? This is the one that had the dodongos with the wall that you could blow through, that Doc told me about. Another thing that I'm very grateful to chat for telling me about. But I don't think I got into the eye room up there. More like dum-dongos. Hold on, I think, yeah, believe... Because if I can get into that eye room, I can get some rupees. That will at least cover the cost of some arrows, which is all I'm really concerned about right now. I also do not remember... No, it was this one, actually. I think in the, like, very upper right corner of this dungeon is where you can buy bomb capacity. So there's a memo to self. Level 5. I'm having a magic sword power trip here. Still takes 2 hits to kill a blue darknut. Still hitting that there Tears of the Kingdom an awful lot. Because it didn't stop being good. Played a lot of that this past weekend, and I was only sad I couldn't play more. Yeah, here we are. Talk about dense. There's so much to that. Oh, I read my map wrong. I'm not that dot. I'm the one that's colored like me. Oh, criminy. I feel like maybe I don't want to fight these guys right now so much. Damn. Errors were made. Alright, well this was a massive waste of time. And bombs. Good. Can I warp out of dungeons using Fluten Dootin? That would be great. No, it does nothing. Good. Stick with me, kids. I'll learn you how to Zelda. Stay tuned to Zeor Power for more hot gaming tips and tricks. Get more lives. Get faster cheats. Unlock the secrets of the Triforce. I don't know that I've ever had the magic sword in this game. You know, I've been over how I never actually beaten the game, despite however many times I started it. I'm wording especially good, well, tonight, a lot, as I always do. Clearly the numbers aren't the only way in which I lost some momentum. In my little Twitch break there. So yeah, I think I've seen you before. Somewhere in Hyrule there's like a gosh darn false wall. No, you know what, I think I've already, yeah. I think that I have already found. Yeah, it was over in Eastmost Peninsula, I think. There's where I was going to try and toot my flute earlier. Okay, so yeah, I'm back to trying to find Dungeon 6. I feel like it must have been like west or northwest-ish. I'm a little dumb, so we'll have to find out. Okay, I'll just go in here. You buy medicine before you go. Tell me what to do. Wait. Anyways. Since when do moblins shoot arrows anyway? Well, since now, because this is Zelda 1. They've invented moblins. So I know where 7 is. I know where 8 is. I know where all of them except 6 are at this point. West-northwest is just about right, says TechMan. Get out of here. It's kind of playing some Tears of the Kingdom, I think in some ways, like Breath of the Wild and that kind of really are modernizations of this same old gameplay format, really. Kind of like that about it. It's very open. Like, the Zelda games kind of weren't very open for a little while there, from like... Which was better for, like, from a narrative point of view. Oh yeah, that's a decent way to farm rupees. I don't know that there are any secrets in this graveyard besides the magic sword. See if we can really make the NES triumphal here. I don't think there was a dungeon. Ouch, here. TechBin says, there was that interview with the city, yeah, they looked back to Zelda 1 for inspiration. And now I screwed up because I looked at chat and lost track of which ghost is the magic one. And there's even a super early 2D prototype of Zelda 1 sprites where the Breath of the Wild formula is vaguely starting to come together, no kidding. Yeah, I feel like they thought they had finally done all they could do with, like, the story-driven Ocarina of Time format, especially since they kind of got worse at storytelling at a certain point. They said, you know what, let's just go ahead and make the Zelda game about the gameplay again. People really like the open-endedness, so going all in on those open ends. And they did. Ruppy. Yeah, so here's where the magic sword was. I think that's the only thing hidden in the graveyard. So there's just a lot of faffing around here. That's some good hitbox. Philippine says, story isn't as bad as Breath of the Wild, but it's still got a lot to figure out regarding mixing a linear story and non-linear gameplay. That was kind of what I was picking up, yeah. Like, there's more intrigue than there was in Breath of the Wild, I think, for sure. And I'm glad Ganondorf is back in some form or not. Are you Dungeon 6? Yeah, you are. Alright. I guess I'll just walk into the giant hole that says, hi, it's me, a dungeon. Time to reward myself with a swig. So the power bracelet doesn't actually do all that much in this game, does it? Can push some, like, boulders out of the way to get to fast travel. I think that's about its only real use. Whiz robes. I've already nerded out about how they brought back some retro monsters for Tears of the Kingdom. Definitely got a lot more use in Link's Awakening. Yeah, I was thinking... That's why for a second I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, isn't there a level 2 person up? No, that was the other game. These dungeons are gonna start getting really confusing. Speaking of confusing, apparently I killed the magic whiz rope. I just realized the irony of what I just said. Don't worry about it. Comp ass. I'm thinking maybe I'll not only stop streaming, but maybe stop doing everything. I think I just quit. Thanks for coming, everyone. I've done all I can do here. Wow. Why do I feel like there was a wall could have blown up in there? Because with those statues shooting at you, that sounds like absolute assholes to try and do. Which is why it wouldn't surprise me even the slightest if the game did that. Science. Like-likes are also... They also made their return for Tears of the Kingdom. They're not nice. They never were nice, but they're especially not nice now. But you know what? At least they don't move anymore, so there's that. I'm like... I don't know. I biologically fail at streaming. It's the weirdest thing. Start streaming and everything starts going wrong. Okay, hey. They don't care about arrows. Thankfully, they do respect my magic shield. Now I just need to actually not get blown up all day. Hickman says, they're definitely assholes to deal with, but I think they drop shields instead of eat them, which is a nice pin. I think they do both. I have not been swallowed by one for any meaningful stretch of time, and they haven't eaten anything of mine yet. But I have heard that they will eat your shit. Wow, these whiz robes are dicks. And then you respawn with no life. See... This is where these old-timey video games... like that sometimes. I think I established previously that Armos don't drop anything, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, those Armos had somewhere to be, too. I spotted something called a Gibdo, but not the Gibdo that I'm used to seeing in Tears of the Kingdom. Just way off in the distance. I haven't engaged with one yet. It's kind of spooky looking. I was just hoping to get closer to a fairy fountain, perhaps. I don't know if that's gonna happen. This could kind of work. Well, I really jacked this up. I've gone way far out of my way now. There are definitely more heart container caves hiding somewhere, too. I don't want to try and finish the game with this few hearts. I would definitely like to round out that bar if I can. Oh yeah, there is the fast travel. Maybe I can use that. Cow knows what I'm missing, though. I mean... There's a billion of Hyrule. Look at all these shrubs. Any of them could be hiding secrets. Wait. And you can only do one burn per screen. At least with this discount candle. I'm thinking of the others, but thought this looked familiar. Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say here is I like the Zelda games. Did you know that? I'm happy to share this garden intimate truth with you. Turns out the entire time, I've been rather fond of the franchise. There's one heart in the north wall along the southeastern beach that I think you missed while peppering it with bombs. Go figure. Alright, I'll go take a look for that. I mean, I might as well. Clearly, like, those whiz robes absolutely just wiped the floor with my ass, which is not a good way to treat a floor, mind you. Who doesn't recognize this screen? That's like Mario level 1. Everybody recognizes that pattern of blocks. Yeah, here's a fast travel. Anything here. You go that way. I'll go home. Most people aren't. Vinny obviously skipped Zelda 2. Not a lot of people are really nostalgic about that one, and yet even that one, the newer games, still find ways to pay homage to, even if they're only borrowing names from it. Well, I mean, I learned in the previous stream that, yeah, I guess I did get this one. Dog pointed out in the previous stream that those guys with the shields, they aren't Iron Knuckles, they're Dark Nuts. The Iron Knuckles were a Zelda 2 thing. I did not know that. Some fan I am. Gotta be something hidden here, right? That screen in particular bothers me. I know I already tried. Dicks. Dicks. Yeah, they gave the likes in Tears of the Kingdom kind of a Half-Life quality. Now there are elemental ones, because why not? There's gotta be something here, right? Like, I'm missing something around here. I must be. There's no way there's all these bushes and none of them are burnable. Unless there is a way of that exact thing. You never know. Hyrule is full of secrets. I already know where the level 8 entrance and the potion shop are, so if that's all there is in this neck of the woods, then I guess not. Look at me actually remembering specifically those two things. Must have a remember overload. Ow. Wieners. is in here, you... Just... You know what, hell, at this rate I might as well keep farming rupees and go buy the bomb capacity upgrade. Yeah, like I can now remember where Dungeon 5 is. Here's Death Mountain. I'm kind of a big fan of the new Lionels. Lionels are just badass. Are you here, Dungeon 5? You're Dungeon 6. Alright, so these guys seem to be a decent way to farm rupees. There's a Lionel Arena? Oh boy. Was there anybody whose first encounter with a Lionel wasn't on Ploymus Mountain? With like 4 hearts to your name. I still have that clip saved the first time I beat that thing. You can keep spawning ghosts after you killed the central one, but then you can't kill them. I lost track. Shit. Yeah, I keep seeing more and more of those Gleehawks. I love them. They're majestic as hell, but I haven't been anywhere near one. Techman says, I have no idea where I first encountered one in Breath of the Wild, and somehow I've yet to find one on level ground in Tears of the Kingdom. I definitely have, but I don't know, I don't remember exactly how to describe where that was. I think the only time I've had a horse die in Breath of the Wild was when I was running from a Lionel the one time. Felt pretty bad. What do you got better? There's the one NPC who tells you to go up the mountain pass to find one. Yeah. I know what NPC you mean. And that's not where I found the plain Lionel. Actually, as a matter of fact, the vanilla Lionel, the level 1 Lionel that I fought may well have been in the depths. I'm not sure. Just like I'm not sure what Dungeon 5 was. That'd be a handy thing to remember at a time like this. And I know I want to buy extra bomb capacity. Hyrule's goddamn confusing. At least then there later Zelda games give you a map. Yeah, first Lionel I brought down in Tears of the Kingdom was a blue one. Not a white one, but a blue one. Right, so you... I think... yeah, you were a heart container. Desert's right here? Climb all the way up here was Dungeon 4, right? I keep forgetting they're actually called labyrinths in this game. There are labyrinths in Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom as well. 40. Hi, Doc. Climb up was 5, alright, so I'm in the right neck of the woods. Or at least I thought I was. As usual, I'm wrong. Just in general, I'm wrong about most things. It's pretty freaking frustrating, if I'm honest. That's why they call it neurodivergent, I guess. I'm like... My brain takes 5 times as long to arrive at the wrong conclusions. Yeah, I'm in the wrong place. I was in roughly the right neck of the woods. Well, I feel like I'm closer to it now. Okay, yeah, here it is. Yeah, good. So the desert's back up that. Oh, don't do it. Oh. Yeah, Garfield. Can you burn one of these? There's one you can burn in the screen below this. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, must be. And in the one above it. Alright. Who says bzz bzz? Looking for 6? No, I found 6. I'm trying to find my way back to 5. Because I want to buy bomb capacity. Ouch. Did you get the one on the screen south of Dungeon 1? Good question. I will try and revisit that. I suspect I did. There's nothing here, right? Right. So I think there's only like one entrance to a thing per screen. And in this case, it's the waterfall. Okay, so here's Dungeon 5. I can go in there. I believe that will enable me to carry 12 bombs. Yeah, so I went into 6, but it kicked my ass. The whiz robes, specifically, don't screw around in this game. My chair is rolling in random directions, as it is wont to do. Yeah, I tried to get into the eye hole on this map, because I thought there would be rupees in there, but I couldn't find the way in, so I said screw it. The good news is, I now know where, like, all of the dungeons are. I remember right off the top of my head where 7 and 8 are. And everybody knows where 9 is. But, yeah, I should have more heart containers, though. Dark Nut. I really wonder if Dark Nut was a very bad misromanization of Dark Knight originally, and they just decided to keep rolling with it. You know what was a good Dark Nut? The Twilight Princess Dark Nut. Everybody remembers them. We're only missing one overworld. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. I didn't think of that. There, you get heart containers from dungeons, Slapnuts. So yeah, there's one in the overworld, and then there will be 3 more from the dungeons before. Canon. Alright. So, who knows? But yeah, we'll try the one right under the, Dungeon 1 over there. I feel like I may have gotten it, but I'll double check. Thickman says, the only Dark Knight I remember is the Wind Waker one. I remember so little about Twilight Princess, it's kind of concerning. I'm not 100% sure if I remember the Wind Waker ones right now. But the Twilight Princess one was like the mini-boss one, where he's a huge dude, and as you fight him, bits of his armor falls off. And then, like, eventually he's down to so little armor that his agility changes, and he throws his big-ass sword at you, and then he pulls a smaller sword. Remember him? That was a Dark Nut, and they were spectacular. That was one of my favorite parts of that game. Thickman says, I actually do not remember that. That's a shame. I was thinking of Twilight Princess earlier, you know, that game was alright. I think it's remembered as the point where, like, the formula started to show its cracks, like, after Ocarina and Majora and Wind Waker, Twilight Princess was not received as well by everybody. But there was a lot about that game I still really liked. I liked that it was relatively low fantasy. I liked that Link's like gadgets were all like technology instead of magic, yeah. Doc says, it was fine, but it was really only just fine. There were a lot of little off-putting things. Yeah, it really wasn't perfect. No, I'll definitely cop to that. Like, there were a couple of issues with that game, for sure. There were some pacing problems. Like, it was fairly padded out early on. And then, like, the late game just kind of became a rapid-fire montage of dungeons. Yeah, there's Akus. Nobody really liked them. I think one of the bigger issues with Twilight Princess is that one of the central, like, plot points of it made not really an ounce of goddamn sense. Like, I probably don't really have to worry about spoilers at this point. If you care about Twilight Princess spoilers, and cut off for a minute, but, like, halfway through the game, there's a big dramatic scene where Midna's, you know, on the verge of death. Yeah, I already got this one. And then you take her to Princess Zelda, and Princess Zelda's just like, I'll make you better, and then she, like, poofs into fairy dust, and, like... Midna's like, no, you've made the ultimate sacrifice for me, I did not want this, and then Zelda just reappears later? Except she's now under Ganondorf's control, so you fight her, and then you don't... Then... what? Hold on, what happened? I think they forgot to explain something to us here. She also had weird braids or something, says Duckley. I did like her visual design in that game, though. I thought she looked alright. I liked most of the character design in that game. This is not the right way. Zelda did a Gandalf, says Techman. Well, Gandalf at least made some effort to explain himself. Zelda just showed up again. Said, booga booga, I'm alive. Yeah, I think there was a plot point that the game just sort of neglected. Midna and Zant and the Twilight in general were a good time. I liked Zant a lot, to be honest with you, yeah. Midna was never my favorite character, but Zant was a pretty compelling villain of the day. Everybody likes Twilight Princess's version of Ganondorf. He was pretty alright. I loved that it was like the only Zelda game where the end game, the final battle, like, I think Ocarina of Time had maybe like the best end game of any game ever made. Like, you can watch my stream to, like, experience vicariously, like, the visceral just response I have to the end game of Ocarina of Time. It was so massively impactful for me. Twilight Princess kind of did the encounter backwards, where, like, you fight Ganon first, and Ganon is not really all that much in that game. He's not very interesting, but then there's a horse chase scene, not everybody likes that, but then like, it ends with just you and Ganondorf with swords. And I love that. Ganondorf just says, you know what, fucking enough of this. Just fucking fight me. And you do, and it's great. And I really liked that about it. I don't think, I mean, I've been over it a million times how the best Ganon is the Wind Waker one. I think pretty much everybody believes in that. Because that was the one where they gave him some real, like, humanizing character. Get the TP Sage Sword in Tears of the Kingdom. Did not know that. I did get somebody who pointed me towards another Easter egg previous game sword. Doc says, Wind Waker Ganondorf is so fucking tired, and I'm here for it. Yeah, very much so. Like, they really leaned into that, like, I mean, it's old hat that, you know, the three get reincarnated in perpetuity, but, like, Ganon is the one who is conscious of it. who thanks to the Triforce of Power and his undying nature, like has full memories of all of these previous lifespans. Like, he's like, no, I've been trying for multiple lifetimes to get this fucking Triforce. And I still remember that scene so well. I remember almost everything he said on that rooftop. So fucking good. Wind Waker was great, man. It's been too long since I revisited either of the GameCube Zeldas. I really would like to. Yeah, I think this is the one where I ate shit last time, or was it the next one? Ow! Why did they hit so hard? Take 3 hit magic sword! Yeah, these also do not care about arrows. Yeah, I heard that Ganondorf reacts interestingly. Actually, yeah, it was a Twilight Princess one who gets really distracted by the fishing rod. The remaster is very good. Yeah, I didn't get that. Because nobody did, because what's a Wii U? I think that's made up. God, why? Oh, I hate these Wizardwebs so much. They do not need to be invulnerable to arrows and to hit that goddamn hard. ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hog Disorder. That finally adds up. I now understand everything about myself. Are you kidding me with the... Link, please. Are you... mother... You! Go beam! This room can... hog my... scrundle. Fuck this! The goddamn 3 hearts, come on! I know I lost. Alright, well, I'm just gonna eat a medicine, cause, like, I don't have all goddamn day. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Yeah. Maybe I'll go the other way, see if there's something else I can find in here, because I still have some leftover keys from a prior dungeon. Might be possible to grab the take less damage ring from Dungeon 9 out of sequence. I don't think it is. No, you need the full Triforce to get into Dungeon 9. Yeah, 6 feels pretty mean. I know there are going to be later dungeons that are harder to navigate, but 6 is beating me up pretty hard right now. Aim at the eyes of Goma. I swear I'm doing that thing where I'm just like in a perpetual state of burp. Shit's annoying. Good, thanks for this. Good talk, old man. It would be ideal if they could figure out, yeah, kind of marrying like the extremely open-ended Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom style gameplay with more compelling story again. I'm not sure if they'll ever really recapture the lightning that they hit in the first place with Ocarina of Time. You know what I mean? Like... Well, Obviously Ocarina had a compelling story with a compelling villain. But Majora, I think, is the one everybody really remembers for its, like, gut-wrenching story beats. But then Wind Waker... The way Wind Waker acted like it was completely unrelated to all the other games and then dropped all those relationships to Ocarina was fucking chef's kiss. Remember getting to the mid-game for the first time, remember going to Hyrule. Like, holy shit. Okay, they will just spam like fuckers if you're horizontal. Oh, or if any direction. I thought they could only shoot horizontal ways. You know what? I don't even need to fight you. Why am I here? Oh, there's a Gleeok right here. Why not? Sure. Ah, shield doesn't... Nah, don't worry about it. Sword. Thank Glaving for this magic sword. Don't do it. Mips. Oops. What shape of dungeon is this? I'm gonna consult my enclosed instruction book on this. This game really does find me excuses to check it on a surprisingly regular basis. This is the dragon-shaped dungeon, apparently. Yeah, like the upper right is its head, and then it has like a little trogdor arm in the middle there, I guess, and then the tail wraps around the bottom. Yeah, they are shaped like eagle, moon, manji, snake, lizard, dragon, demon, lion, and death mountain. Which is to say a big-ass skull. Because Gannon minored in marketing at the same college as Dr. Wiley. I've erred. Should not be in this place at this time. Alright, so maybe just don't engage with the Wizrobes and I'll have a better time. Ah! These guys, I remember complaining also don't drop anything. If you kill them with a magic sword, they don't even split. Ah! No, 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 no. Ah! Die! Okay. That went pretty well. Feel good about that. I'm gonna save a clip of that, post it to Twitter! We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. We're fine. I'm fine. We had a slight weapons malfunction, but everything is fine. We're fine here now. How are you? Ah! So, judging by my map, that boss I'm here. Okay, I'm cursed. We're fine. Yikes. He's in the room to my left. And then there's these guys, it's like, duh, I'm an enemy too. Sure you are, bad guys. Right, everything's an enemy with these bubbles around, cursing you so you cannot sword. Get out of here. Morty. Cocks. Big fat veiny dangling cocks. There we go. Dicks. Dicks and cocks. Wieners, penises. Okay, we're good. How are you? Ah! Fine. Gurgle, 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 gurgle. There we go. Oh, are you kidding me with this? Ah! Zelda 1 is never kidding you with this. What? Oh, there's something in here, right? There's something. There's no way this was a shitty dead end for no reason. Oh, I hate you so much a lot right now. They are way overpowered. So, I mean, I could just kind of walk up to the... Yeah, here's the boss. If you care about that sort of thing. Alright. Well, I can get the Triforce and then come back in and find what I missed. How am I doing on rupees? Not great. Need to get medicine again. Tickman says the real boss was the Riz Robes who ganked us along the way. Seriously. I wonder if the threat level of the Wizrobes in this game inspired them to make Wizrobes kind of a big deal in Breath of the Wild. First time I fought a Wizrobe in that game, he set, like, Earth on fire. Yeah, Doc is saying, Turbo Hog Dungeon, win past silly boss. Well, also, you can just kind of just waltz right up to him, really. Like, you found the stairs, and you win! That's enough to afford more medicine. Getting all of your, like, big financial obligations in this game out of the way early feels good. Ah, you hate him so much. You snap off the grid, just zoop through me. You still hurt me even though you're incorporeal. Ah, the Roopsies is the funny number. It's ridiculous. I've been up here? Yeah, there was a Gleeok for some godforsaken reason. So what happened? Did I die up here? I must have. Or I got confused and turned around and... No! 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 Don't fuck! I'm not so many Wizrobes! There you are. That's what I thought I would find in here. I don't fully remember what this does. I think we're later in the game than I've ever been. Alright, so it shoots Wizrobe juice. Doc says best weapon unless you get the next item. Yeah, so this interacts with the Bibble, right? In some way, I don't know what the Bibble does. But now I have a free projectile attack, that's pretty nice. Bibble bad, says Doc. So much I could say about that. Right, the rod itself also acts like a sword, right? Like I can poke stuff with it? It is white sword strength. Neat. I've been in here before. Ah! Hey, here's a question. For Stairs Club, has everybody actually seen Pirates of the Caribbean? I don't really care about the sequels, I'm mostly asking about the first one. 1 and sorta 2, says Doc. Techman says, I saw the first one. Alright. I'm wondering because we're thinking about, doing some Sea of Thieves again sometime soon, and there's, like, Pirates, DLC. Alright, so everybody's seen it. Alright, cool. Because if anybody was missing the first Pirates of the Caribbean, I'd be like, we should do a viewing of that, because, like, the sequels are fun and watchable, kind of, like, I mean, they're good schlocky action movies, you know what I mean? Like, they're enjoyable in their own right. But this first one stood very well on its own. So if everybody's seen that, then alright, cool. Everybody knows who Jack Sparrow is. I'm sorry, Captain Jack Sparrow. I actually just rewatched that movie the other day. It holds up. I need to get the hell out of here. I have Wizrobe power. Please let me out of Wizrobe hell. Apparently the creator of Monkey Island, whoever that is, was not even told that they were making a Sea of Thieves tie-in for it, but was nevertheless optimistic about it and was interested to check it out. Ouch. Ouch. You know what, this is fine. This will get me out of this dungeon. Do it! Do it now! I'm here! Hey, it's my number. It's not really what I meant, but that's okay. Ken says, if the intro's anything to go by, you only really need to know Jack Sparrow and Barbossa. Yeah. I still love, like, how accidentally my own character resembles, like, a young Barbossa. Like, I think they rock a similar fashion sense, if nothing else. I think it's the hat. I do have a magnificent hat in that game. And, you know, that's, I mean, that in a nutshell is kind of what I'm talking about the sequels. Like, spoilers, they bring Barbossa back to life. Like, alright, cool, because Barbossa's awesome. But also, it kind of spoils the chilling just finality of the end of the first Pirates. Like, you remember how just the air stood still when Jack fired that pistol? Like, fuck. Yeah, I gotta buy potions. Somebody sell me drugs. I mean, if you've seen the Pirates movies, you remember who everybody is. There's Elizabeth Swann, who at one point in the second movie just mentions that Will taught me how to use a sword. And then she's doing, like, extremely choreographed, like, dual sword fucking glory kills. Yeah, whatever. Ben says, my pirate was a pretty decent fit between affront to God, facial hair, sullen eyes, and being tallish. Yeah. I still like the look that Soup rocked, him being like a more portly shaped pirate, and then he wore like all the parrot set, all kinds of magnificent colors. I'm starting to think we might actually, well, hold on, no. I don't want to lose focus on this game. So, chances are there's gonna be at least one more episode of this after today. But I was half thinking we might pinch hit with a pirate stream at some point. Ken says, I was really happy with how my pirate turned out, lanky and scarred. I was interested in how your pirate actually kind of resembles you a little bit. Like, I looked at your character and I definitely knew, oh yeah, that's Cad's. I thought I knew where I was going to find a pirate. I mean, a pirate. Words, man, we made them up. Not where I knew where I was going to find drugs. Clearly not. They added the 1812 overture as one of the chanties. Excellent. You just stream that and have someone on cannons for it. Pencil that in. We should make that happen if we can. Ding. I know there's that potion shop that's like near Dungeon 8. Gosh, if I remember where that was. I thought I did, then I know not as much, really. Is it right around here? I'm a dope. I give up. I had just enough of the doubloons, whatever they were, to get one more piece of, like, the Wild Rose set, so I got the Wild Rose sword. Screw it. Now I have the sword to match my gun. South of the... just south of the desert, so not this way. Because desert was more... Yeah, here it is. Okay, cool. Apparently I got like a fancy golden lantern from something or another. I also have the Wild Rose ship livery? Livery? I'm actually not sure how you pronounce that word. But, sounds like we'll be using Monkey's boat, so... I want a cat. I think a cat is like $4. I'm actually thinking maybe paying for the cat. I really do think the cat would heighten my experience of the game. I'm not sure if you could fire him out of a cannon like we do with the monkey's bird. We had enough to buy a sloop, gotcha. Alright. Because we can make my boat look real fancy. So somebody can set it on fire. Alright. So I have medicine, that means I think I'm done with all the dicking around for right now. If anybody happens to see, you know, just offhandedly, where one might find that last heart container, feel free to speak up. But I'm not too concerned about it. Dickman says I've been idly perusing the map and have no idea what was missed. Alright, good. So hold on, I'm sure it's like $4 for, like, a naked cat. But if I wanted a cat who is also a pirate, though, I have to look into this. Yes, a pirate. Damn it. This is yet another game that feels smaller in scope to me now than it did when I was a kid. Dickman says most of the pet skins at the same price with the exception of some of the really fancier limited time ones that are an extra couple bucks, right? There were more green dungeons in this game than I remembered. Thought they mixed it up a little bit more. So what effect does the Bibble actually have on the magic wand? Here they are, the mold worms. No, these are worms, trust me. Just, they're worms. See how they are in a shape configuration pattern? Look, drawing worms is hard. Kill the circles. Makes it light a fire, so like, candle? Wait a minute, so hold on. Does that reduce its... Does that mean you can only use it once per screen? Shuts off additional beams while the fire is burning. Got it, okay. So it doesn't completely disable it per screen, but limits its rate of fire. It sounds like an okay trade to me, if I'm honest. I think I'm gonna get it anyway because, I mean, I am going for the full Zelda 1 experience here. It says it is worse. Luckily, Bibble is a level 8. Got it. Dig Dogger! There was a bridge in Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom named after this thing. Get a nice QOL item in this one. What am I missing? Oh, I think I know what I get in this one. That would be nice to have. Step. Not step. Almost step. Seem to be giving me bombs a lot here, video game. What are you trying to say? Frames. I know, like, in randomized versions of this game, you can configure the wand to do different things, including bomb. I remember Vinny doing a randomized run of this game where having the exploding wand was just a godsend. Check all the walls without having to do this. If only. Here. Alright, so what shape is this dungeon gonna be? Oh, this must be the demon. This looks like a crocodile head or something. There's a secret in the tip of the nose. Gross. It's my magic nose goblins! There's a classic case of censorship accidentally making something better. Nickelodeon didn't want him to say boogers. So the boogers became magic nose goblins. Which is so much better. Ooh, frames. We're trying. I'm but one humble NES. Give me a break here. When do I get the hookshot? Bombs? Am I back up to 64 rupees even after buying medicine? Yeah, alright, cool. Keeping yourself supplied with drugs is more feasible in this game than I thought. Riding the raft up to what looks like a dungeon on the eastern shore. That might be the one I'm missing. Wow. Skeletons. Hold on, about to make Twitch joke of the year. You ready? It's the boner room. Ah. Do you get it? Because it is boner actually means erection. Alright, this is gonna be one of those confusing ones, isn't it? So tip of the nose sounds like it would be like way the very far east of this dungeon, based on what I'm seeing in my enclosed instruction book. No. I've already eaten most of my bombs, finding inconsequential nonsense. Well, doesn't look like I need to fight them, really, unless there's a staircase there. Does anybody know if I had to blow up the Zodongos? The way this game's throwing bombs at me, I feel like probably... Wand? Yeah. I'm gonna go bomb Zodongos, I guess. Just don't fuck up. Good enough. 5 rupees. That's about that for you. I bet you'd like to have more fun. Run off. Well, if I play my cards right, maybe I'll be able to afford that before I leave. I don't know, this wand doesn't seem that great. It's great that it's free, but... it doesn't hit all that hard. The beams are wood sword, the wand itself is white sword, got it. Sounds right if the orange boomerang guy survived a hit, yeah. Oh, balls off. Okay, so it works at- stop hurting! Works as a backup sword if your regular one gets cursed. Seems a little slower, though. Yeah, I mean, I guess for free, the price is right. Damn! They have a wide hitbox, too. You again. I will tootle as many times as I need. Well, you're 3 now. Burp. You're actually a little dangerous when you're 3. Okay. And the room is fireballs. More like dong-donger. Couldn't have written that joke better myself. Good bombsy. Alright, everybody needs to get paid. Alright. Grumble, grumble. Remember when I bought this meat a million years ago? Yeah. Just thinking ahead. These guys are named Godzilla? Yeah, so this is the demon map. I remember this one, yeah. Tip of the nose. Yeah, that's actually a little unclear. Let me take another look at my enclosed instruction book. Yeah, that's not what this looks like on the... Yeah, I think it's the lower points. Is it the lizard dungeon? That looks even less right. No, this has got to be the demon one, I think. I don't know. Okay, so one of those points has a secret in it. Ow! Wieners! Where am I? There I am. Secrets. Nice. I'm gonna go buy more bomb capacity. That sounds fun. You know, it doesn't sound fun remembering how the hell I got there. Alright. 5 is a lizard. This looks more like a lizard. Yeah, this must be the... Well, they're ordered in the book, aren't they? Yeah, we just did dragon. Yeah, then the next one's demon. So this one's demon. Next one is lion. Yeah, it looks more like Mr. V. I agree. Like Pac-Man. Like a bootleg Pac-Man. I'm gonna plug and plague. Ow. Well, yeah, this is one of those more complicated to explore dungeons where there's just a big grid of rooms all adjacent to each other. Yeah. Alright, 16's a good number of bombs. And seriously, you just respawned the Dodongos? Get out of here. I'm gonna go this way, because I think this way is the way secret is. I think basically this dungeon is trying to say blow up everything. Good advice, mind you. So what's going on in this other room to my east here? I've been in there. That must have been somebody saying something stupid. Alright. As an IT guy, how many times have I said that must have been somebody saying something stupid? Secret here, huh? Allegedly? Wait a second. No. I'm sure somewhere there's like a false wall that you just had to like push through. This must not be where secret is. I think the enclosed instruction book led me astray on this one. That's a good palette. Merry Christmas. Okay, so it's the tip of the other nose. Got it. Yeah. It was actually a little scary as a kid to, like, stab at that guy and then actually hit him and then face reprisal for that. Weren't expecting that first time it happened. I know it's hard to believe anything on the NES was ever scary, but no, it was sometimes. Just have to take my elder millennial word for it. I'm sure this is another case where there's also something hidden in the eye. Oh, what are you? More ball worms. Key. Key man. Destroy everything. Yeah, Monster Party kind of fucked around. Well, it didn't fuck around, yeah. Which is kind of weird, like, contrasting against the rather silly tone of the game overall. Some actually pretty ghoulish shit in there. Dicks. Alright, well, so, I mean, you do appreciable damage with appreciable knockback if you poke with the wand and then also hit with the projectile. And it's still free. What was the most scared I ever was by my NES? Now I'm gonna have to think about that. Not sure. Honestly, probably the most scared I've, like, ever been by a video game might have been Ocarina of Time. Which, in retrospect, I love it. Oh, this is the eye. Which, in retrospect, is a thing I really like. Ah, yes, finally! A real candle. Now I can burn an 8 twice per screen. Should not be trusted with his power. More than twice? Oh my god! I don't know why I thought it was twice. You guys got a foosball table? A foosball table? Oh, my dear child. 3 foosball tables? Heaven is amazing! TechBane says, most scared of an NES game, I was probably either this or Snake Rattle and Roll. Yeah. I'm gonna go back that way. I remember seeing you, like, play a little bit of Snake Rattle and Roll. I never saw that much of it. I remember one of those really interesting videos where, like, they show the whole game map all at once and then they impose the gameplay over that as it moves. Yeah, that was a really interesting case of it, because it's all actually like 1-to-1 scale. Cut that out for an auger. So, let's see, now this is 7. You get the Bibble in 8. Where do you get the skeleton key? Because that, for a second, is what I was expecting to find. Also an 8. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the Bibble. Well, if I incidentally miss the Bibble, then oh well. But if I find the Bibble, I'm gonna pick it up. I had to make my own mistakes in life. Really? How many dig-doggins do I gotta do here? Still not scary, even if you are 3. Oh, for crying out crud. Alright. It's not a Dodongo, but there is another enemy in Tears of the Kingdom you can feed bombs to. At least one, actually. Allegedly works on another enemy, but I haven't gotten that to work. Secret is here, huh? Oh. Wiener off. Okay. Don't do it! I swear to cow. Dicks. We here at Tendo Incorporated. It's a random block. Do not endorse all this talk of the male genitalia in the Zeor TV stream. You burn. Damn. Do you burn? So this is by the secret. He means like the actual way to finish this dungeon. Got it. Hope you saved the bomb. Yeah, that's the only way in or out of here. You again! Once again, the boss is just like, meh. Let's see. In the wall by the beach, south of Dungeon 1, the one not Spectacle Rock, the one riding a raft up to what looks like a dungeon on the eastern shore. I think that's going to be my last item of business for today's stream. Let's see if I can get that last heart container. Tootle. Wait a minute. What are you trying to pull here? It says, oh, snake rattle or roll. The combination of legitimately ominous music, ice level being way high up on the mountain, and the background having turned from ocean blue to deep space black all contributed to a friggin' tense, if not outright scary atmosphere. You know what? Now that you mention it, I remember being scared by the endgame of Mega Man 2 a little bit. Even before Dr. Wily turns into a spooky alien guy. Stupid last mountain thing. Yeah, so I feel like the East Coast is where I'm trying to go here. Those labyrinths are still in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but I feel like they got more complicated. I'm almost sure I've tried these already. Son of a... Okay, this is a potion shop. Good to know. course, and also everybody was afraid of Super Mario 64. It is empirically the most terrifying game ever made. Oh yeah, I can just burninate all day now. Almost forgot. Pay me for the door. Secret to everyone. Your secret sucks. Doc says, I don't see you with any secrets. Hey, you don't know if I have secrets. Now, if only I had unlimited explode. Because it sure seems like something here wants to explode. Look at all this potentially explodable space. Uh-huh. Money-making game. House always wins. Your wallet explode. Uh-huh. Damn it. Yep, that happened right as TechMain's message arrived in chat. One more bombable spot. Ah. Any other bombs around here? Sure look bombable. Everything was bombable to me. Yeah, I remember there being a dock up here. I'm not sure if I sailed on that one or not. I feel like I may have missed that. I swore it controls the ocean waves. Yep, there it is. Good shot up. Coolio. Now we just have to hang around and die so I can save my game. Well, I could go back to Dungeon 6. So just the white sword left, I guess? No, I have magic sword. The last heart container's in Dungeon 8. I'm good. I'm pretty much in go mode here. Alright then. Whomst among you can kill me most effectively? That's how we saved our games in the old days. Well, hold on. This game invented saving. This is the first cartridge with a battery-backed memory. Well, I mean, I guess that's how it was in Mega Man 2, like... Well, hold on. No, this game came out before Mega Man 2. I was gonna say, I mean, you didn't get your password in a Mega Man game until you died either, but... Battery-backed memblem. Yep, that's pretty much what I said, isn't it? That's my cue to stop streaming. Maybe forever. I won't lie, it hurts a little bit that I lost all that momentum. I was starting to get, I mean, an okay trickle of views. I think I still have 0 views on both of my Zelda uploads on YouTube. Maybe I'll get it back. We'll have to see. 12. 12 is the number of excellences that I have at video games. Then be good thereat. Yes. 12 is the number of high fives that the game wants to give me. I'm gonna stop saying words. This is stupid. Well, thanks as always for watching. Even if my metrics took a downhill swing, hey, at least the people who are cool are still here. So there you go. There's that. Tune in for more of this on Thursday. Again, like, it would be neat to pinch it with a pirate stream, but speaking of momentum, yeah, I don't want to stray too far from Zelda 1 here before I'm done with it. Tickman says, you didn't get that guy who showed up to Kansas stream twice. No, really? He came back? I thought he got banned. Or was he banned the second time? In a perfect world, this would only be one more stream of this, but... ban evasion. You can do that? Great. But, yeah, Dungeon 8 and then Death Mountain Final Dungeon... complicated, so we'll have to see. Ken says they even got a fun little notice saying maybe ban evader. No shit. So they can detect that but not do anything with it? Alright. Anyway, you know the spiel. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. We'll finish Zelda sooner or later. Put another feather in my hat. A lot of feathers in this hat. It's very heavy. Have a good one. Over and out. Bye.